My question playing this game was, can a studio who did this to Gollum release a good game after all? And doing this amongst great competition like Farthest Frontier, Frostpunk, Banished, Manor Lords, Ostriv, and so on. The Daedalic Studios, a publisher of this game, they have earned huge credits with point-and-click games in the past. And now growing bigger, the Lord of the Rings license was meant to be their big breakthrough. But things turned out different. This game today is not developed by them directly. They did choose Core Engage to do the job, and if that was a good choice, we are going to find out in today's first look, so enjoy! In the intro, I've already told you what the game is about, so let's dive right into it. I've already done a couple of testings so that I'm not looking like a complete fool, just like 99% fool, you know that. We're going to start with a sandbox game in the standard timeline, and we're going to start with the meadow, and we're going to hit start game right away, because I've done a couple of things wrong in the first attempts, and so you don't really need to, live through that with me. That was actually not really nice and entertaining to watch, not even for me when I was checking this. So we're doing it a third time, and this time around I will learn from my mistakes and show you the game in a better light, and we still have enough potential to fail, so don't you worry about that. So this game, as they describe themselves, is a mixture between Anno and, for example, Banished, and also between Frostpunk, I mean, not Frozen, I'm not sure where Anna and Elsa are. So one thing that is pretty damn cool, and I'm gonna hit pause, or actually, I need to go slow mode at the beginning, there you go. One thing that I find super cool is the build mode. You can see it looks very like as on a raster and very squarey and stuff, but as you hit tab, you can actually put it free and also rotate it with Q and E, just like you would expect this to be. Right over here, next to the main path. There you go. It's gonna raise the ground up a little, but that's fine. So we've done this. You can see we have at the moment 35 workers. Two of the other types of people, we talk more about that later, are not available from the start, and we also have not really any knowledge. You will gain knowledge over time, and time and knowledge will be a currency in this game, because we'll have to research a couple of things, and as you can see, basic construction will require 50 knowledge and 24 hours of time, so a full day cycle. You can see at the moment we've got day. We have at the moment 7 a.m. or whatever, 7 a.m. and you can actually hit pause the day and night cycle, but I want to have it set current time to noon, or like in the morning, I don't know, start in the morning, or it doesn't matter. Oh wait, how this, no, I want to, okay, whatever. I don't want to change this too often, I think, because I'm changing the time and it goes on. I don't want this. But now we can just welcome our new community. First of all, we have to do that before we can go on. Now, I'm going to read that out because I think it's a nice text to get you into the game. So, you are now the governor of this little community. It's been nearly half a century since the first solar flare. The initial moments of the catastrophe, we lost our entire technological infrastructure, our means of global sourcing, and almost everything that we can share as a civilization. The following years were humanity's darkest, having the wrestle with constant impossibility and despair. From battles fought with sticks and stones to nuclear wars, we ended up destroying ourselves, what little the sun had left for us, and civilization fell. Next, it tells us another kind of stuff, but we are going to say no to the tutorial because that will stop us actually from developing quicker, and I don't want that. So, at the beginning, as in all good survival game, we will need a couple of things to get things started. So we will need a field camp. This is required to gather some resources. And as you can see down here, there is stone. And over here there's quite a lot of wood. So I will actually put down 2 because we have the workers at the beginning and I want to have a lot of wood at the beginning. So I'm going to put this actually right in here into the forest. So to gather all the wood, and then I'm also going to build a second one. The second field camp is going to go down here. As you can see, there are barely any other resources around. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put this relatively close to this area to just get a couple of other wooden things within. But actually, you know what? I'm just gonna plop that here. Whatever. So that's done. And then we can also put down a well, because that requires water. And as you can see, there is water very close to us. So I'm going to put this also very much in here. This is a very good location to start, because we have some good stuff in the closed environment, which is pretty damn good. And also, what we also will need is a gathering camp for meat and also some mushrooms and stuff. The problem at the beginning is we don't have meat research. So let's have a look if we can find some more mushrooms. There are some mushrooms over here. Maybe there's some mushrooms. I don't know. Oh, look at that. There are 2 of them there. The question is, what is closer? I mean, we've got those 2 there and those 2 here. There's no meat or whatever around. So I'm wondering if I'm still... I mean, this is just 1 as a resource over here. There's some meat there. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put this down here. I mean, there's like a pathway nearby. So I'm just going to plop this one here. There you go. And then that should be fine. So we've got to put these all down. So this is the main infrastructure we need at the beginning. So all these things have been put down. You can see there is also tier buildings, which is kind of cool. You're going to research the different tiers. And then we also will have a lumber mill, which obviously is the one turning the wood into some actual lumber. And this is also required rather early on. So we are going to put this... Yeah, why not here, above the tent? I'm going to throw you out of the tent. You know what? There is my 2 factories. Let's put this actually... Let's put it here. Okay, cool. Now we can actually hit play, and now all the people are going to storm to the different buildings to build them. As you can see, we can't really do anything with the shacks, but we can already put the dusty roads down. We don't have the materials for that at the moment. As you can see, we've got 0 lumber. I'm not sure if I can put these roads already down. I honestly have no idea. But for the roads, there is the same system that is in place. You can also hit shift and then it would go on a straight line. But if you hit shift again, oops, I forgot to keep the road. And if you hit shift one more time, you can see then there's a freeform. And if you hold down tab, by the way, tab is the key to change between the building modes. But if you hold down shift and you place this, you can actually rotate the whole thing. But we don't have the resources at the moment, so you can tell why this isn't working. Okay, if the buildings are built, some of them will need workforce, some others don't. So if this is done, you can actually add people and the workforce is at 100. You can see there is no available resource in the radius, so that's why that's not going to work. We're going to go to this field camp and we're going to go and hit 3 of each in. And also this one is built to... Actually, you know what? Let's go with the time a little bit down. And select the resource, because this is also pretty cool. You can select different resources. So this is going to work, and we need workers. There you go. We will require a road network, but as we can't really do this at this point, we have to wait until it's built. Let's see, where did I put the other camp? Is it down here? There you go. And we're going to employ some people over here. You can see 18 from 35 are available. The rest is actually working. We don't need anyone working in the well, but we've done this, and you can see we've got some knowledge. And so at this point, I'm gonna start the research. Oh, we can't. We have to wait for a bit more of... wait, how is that? Like 1? Oh, we have only 1. Okay, we have to wait for 24 lumber before we can do this. Okay, speed things up until we have the lumber to do that. And now, obviously, everything is growing, and we are gathering the resources required. What are you doing down here, by the way? You're chopping a tree over here. Oh, look at that. The tree's even fallen over. That looks kind of cool. Look at that. I'm such a nerd for these details. You can also go into the photo mode, as you can see over here. We can zoom in a little. Honestly, graphics kind of cute. Graphics is kind of cute. I mean, I've seen games that looked better from up close. Not gonna lie, but honestly, I'm actually in the group of people who are like, if the game plays well, this is more important than that a game like this looks phenomenal. I love Anno, by the way. It looks insanely good, but it also is a good game. But there are other games that looked good we have already tested on the channel, but they actually never played very well. And so I rather have a game that plays well and looks okay, you know? And it seems like this game looks more than okay. There you go, and we're gonna go to slower mode, and we can research the next stuff over here and just hit research right away, because that means we can do other things in the meantime. So let's put down a couple of roads. So we have got a road. Oh, look at that, both are connected to the road. You don't really have to be that close to it, and that is pretty good. Okay, let's go back to the shacks, and then we can actually put some down. Let's put them all down here by the road. I think I wanna... Can I also build more by holding down shift? Wait, this should be possible, right? I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, holding down shift, as in every good game, creates... Look at that, we can build this a bit more freeform. I'm a big fan of this. How much is the capacity of a shack like this? Does the game tell us? Capacity 15. Well, wait, can contain up to 10 people. Consumes 15 electricity while active. Okay, how do we get electricity? I guess this is the next thing we need to do, right? Soup kitchen is also rather important for them to get some food, I guess. So let's put the soupy soup over here. Put some soup. There you go. Put it down. A group of strangers, I will accept them because we need people. 20 people available, that is lovely. While this is on normal speed, we should also research the next stuff. So we have researched this, and this. Good. Can we go on? How do we go on with the next research? Do I have to go to the next one? Oh, hey, this is Rudi from the future, by the way. You may notice that the game moved a little bit quicker right now. This is because I turned up speed mode to 6 times. The reason for that is that I completely messed up. And I honestly wanted to do a cut here, but I thought, you know what, let's take the time and quickly talk about what I did wrong and also talk about this game, about things I have forgotten to talk about during the play. So, first things first, you needed to reach a certain amount of population to be able to go to the next cycle. I did not understand this till the very next day. So I played for another hour and then I realized something is wrong. So I stopped playing the game. And the next day I initially realized that I needed a certain population. But because I played so long, I actually lost so many people due to illness and stuff, which you can fix by giving them more goods. You can within the tab, but I'm going to show that after the speedy portion. I'm going to show that. So what we did effectively in this part of the video is we basically did more of the same, and I will basically check the research tab 7.8 million times, just to be sure that I didn't mess up, but I didn't figure how exactly that's going to be done. Now, one thing I wanted to say about this game, I haven't really talked about during the play because I was always distracted. I love already the balancing of the game. This is, from all the games we've tested in early access, this is really already pretty stable. I think it all makes a lot of sense, you know. The map size is fairly good to start with. We are, at the end of the video, we are also going to start our first expeditions and so on. And there's also going to be a bit more, space available later in the later game. It all makes sense, you know, the setting of this game with this game being after the sun, sun flares and stuff like that, so being very apocalyptic, kind of makes you realize again what you have to research first of all. So at the beginning you don't have tools and so on, but the pace at which you're moving on is super nice, so you don't really get into the feeling that you're still back in medieval times, but there is technology available, you just have to research it in a way. So, knowledge is available, but you have to kind of get it back. So that is something I really enjoyed playing, and from the tests I did before that I didn't record, I had the same feeling, and it feels refreshing, to be honest. It feels great and it feels new. Even though, as I said in my intro, there is a bunch of games in this genre that look like that and feel like that. But this game has a good chance to become one of my favorites amongst these. I mean, certainly Manor Lords is very high on my list, and definitely also still looking a lot at Ostriff because I just am a big fan of this project. But to be fair, this game over here just really closely tied up with the games like Farthest Frontier, for example. Very close, maybe even above this one. I don't know. I feel like this one over here has the bit more interesting setting. The only thing that I wasn't too sure of is the weather effect at this point, but it actually may just be that I'm playing on a, easy mode in a way, and this is just normal difficulty. I could have made life more difficult for me. But other than that, I am still failing, so there's still the chance. But I like the design of the buildings, I like the overall design of the game, and I will talk about that also later in the real-time part. I also like the UI, and this is something in these games which people underestimate how important that becomes in a later stage of the game. The UI feels a little bit like Anno 1800 inspired, and then mixed up with typical genre games like, I don't know, for example, something that comes to my mind at this point is Foundation or other games like that. I mean, they all pretty much have the same layout. But I like it. It's very well thought of. It's very understandable, even though there's a lot going on. The highlights on the map are pretty decent and great, and it fits kind of the time frame it's playing in. So yeah, also trading is relatively easy. So all these things together, I'm super happy with how this game plays and looks right now. So from the building side of things, you really didn't miss that much. I just, you know, set up a couple more buildings for different services. But as we are losing quite a lot of people during this time frame, there's nothing really happening. So at this point, let's move over to a bigger cut to finally reach the next cycle. Enjoy that one. You can't even imagine how good it is for you to be on YouTube. After this cut, it may seem like a little, but it was actually a long period of time between finally reaching the third area or the third cycle. I did a couple of mistakes. I'm going to quickly guide you through now as we are on slow mode, so you don't make the same mistakes, or if you fancy giving this game a shot, you know about this. So first things first, there was a real good idea to how to get in the next cycle, and you can actually find this basically in here. So you can see cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3, and if you scroll down, now we are opting for cycle number 4, and it does tell you what you need to get for it. And as you can see, we have already surpassed the knowledge area, so we lost quite some time, to be honest, but we also need a population of 90. What was happening is that I lost so many people because of them doing bad, and remember, I complained about this, but there's a very simple fix to that. You can just click on the people and give them more of what they want. So you can basically click on this one over here and then change to a lower amount. And by default, these things were all like on medium or even low, which will make a higher likeliness of them becoming sick. So that is definitely not something you would want them to become. And so these two things paired together made me actually find myself in a vicious cycle or circle because nothing really happened. And then I just had a very lucky shot at some moment. I had a lot of babies born. You can see now 10 babies, but we had at some point 26 babies or so. And them growing up finally moved me actually to 50 dead. So that was actually exactly what I needed to get into the new cycle. And now we're actually building the next kind of stuff. We have a couple of things that we need to do now. As you can see, we need to replace some people because I had another death wave coming towards me. We are now in summer year 5, and we definitely want to start researching first of all. So we've done this, and now we will go to the vocational training. That's the first thing we will need. The reason for that is because it will give you access to paper, and paper is what we need to unlock the other thing like cultivation, surveillance. Actually, I think one of those, yeah, exactly over here. The building statics can also be researched. This is what we will do right after. We can't do this right now because the other thing is researching. But so this is that. So we've done this, and now we have to focus on things that we can build. So we have a couple of upgrades. You can see we will be able to build a pit and a basic mine as soon as we have researched the statics building or building statics. And then you can also see we will actually get a kiln, a tailor, and also a kale yard as soon as we've researched that. And in the utilities, you can see we will get a Scouts Guild, a technical boot camp, and in the other we still don't have anything. So what we will do now is speed up the process again so that the research goes a little quicker, because that's something we definitely need first. As you can see, this one is researching, but it takes some advanced time. As you can see, it's taking quite some time. So at this point, we really can't do that much. So let's first of all check over your chief. Our portions are not filling enough. Our foundations are strong enough to blah, blah, blah. We realize it's too early, you wish professor. However, we think sparing more level of food. Okay, I mean, we can do this. Ration size per capita by, yeah, okay, well, whatever. We have quite some rations. This is pretty good. So the moral will get higher, as you can see. And we have quite some food. And we also have 2 of the soup kitchens. You know what? We can actually build a third one. So why not? I'm going to grow the whole city in this direction anyways. So let me put the soup kitchen. Actually, you know what? We have some buildings over here. 2 soup kitchens. You know what we'll do? We'll actually build a third one right over here, which is going to be close to these buildings. That's fine, I guess. And we don't really need that many shacks. We do have actually 1, so they can house 10 people in. So we have 50. Okay, we need to get to 90, so we need 9 buildings at the end. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a tavern. Okay, we do have 9, so that is good. As you can see, research is done. Let's click on it right away and go into the next one exactly after. But I'm first of all slowing down the game. So you can see storing knowledge and 8 for our memory. Yes, we will build this. So produce 400 paper. Our days of forgetting are over. Of course they are. I mean, not with me. I will keep forgetting stuff. But yeah, so you can see now we have more stuff available in the production area, I guess. Is it? Or is it in utilities? No, it isn't. It's utilities. So that one, it will educate workers to become better qualified personnel. Trains craftsmen and specialists. Consumes electricity. Oh my god, so much electricity. We have some, but it's okay. We can build that. So this is pretty interesting. Where do we put this? No, it's becoming a bit bigger right now. I don't want them to walk so far for this. Is this interesting? I want to grow the grow the city down here. I'm sorry, by the way. I'm not sure if I'm getting ill, but you know, it sounds a little like that. I'm gonna put this here next to the road. So that's going to be a good position for that one. Let's see if there's anything else we can build now. So this is the technical boot camp, which will train specialists. And then the question is, where do we get paper from? Is it an other? No. Residence? No. Anything else we can gather maybe? Sometimes you unlock stuff from gathering maybe. In here, can we do another product? Nope. Nopety nope. Is that in here maybe? No, we can actually gather all the same. I still have enough planks. I just put that on pause because we don't need this. We have a couple of people spare, but not too many. You know, they can actually chop some wood for the moment being. They will be able to work in the soup area right away. But yeah, so the question is, build a lumber mill, choose paper as well. Oh, wait, there you go. Wait, we can actually say OK, and we choose paper. There you go. And we need log for that and employ people. That's that already? Look, I mean, that is awesome. There are only 2 working in here. That's fine. We do have actually quite some lumber, so that is absolutely fine. I'm just wondering where too many people work. Let's see what we have as well. We have so much stone. Can we spare some stone? Look, oh my god, look at the mushrooms. Water, I mean, no one is working for water, so that is not what we can... Maybe we're going to get some people off working and collecting mushrooms. There is one over here where I have 3 people, or 2 actually. You can stop doing this. We have so many other people collecting these, so you 2 can also work in here. And I will need someone for the other buildings too. So we have no one in here. As for the meals, okay, so we need more, and we have this, and I'm not doing the fish one over here, so we're gonna do the fish one. And I'm really hoping for new people to join the city rather soon. Did we do the research? Not quite done yet. Strangers, there you go. Right as I needed them. Awesome. 16 new people. Okay, we slow it down. Very important to make sure that we put them in the right places. And we're going to put already those in to become cost 1,000 paper and 25 basic tools. Okay, I have no idea how quickly the production is. Let's see. So we have 90 efficiency, and we're gonna produce 101 a day. That is not enough. Let's change the production over here real quick into this, and we're gonna employ more people. There you go. So we're both doing 101 a day, so that's 201 a day. Shall we actually put another one down? I mean, we can always change that, but I think for the moment that is a good idea. So let's put another lumber mill down and make this like the lumber mill area, while we also have the other stuff enabled. Look, that is awesome. Let's really quick check what we will need next over here. So paper. I think we will first of all wait to get the paper for the research. So let's, okay, I need to hit start first. That is good. I'm gonna keep this here. We have, oh, look at that. We need energy. So let's build another windmill. That could actually be put down here. And I think this pathway over here didn't seem to be connected. Let's quickly do this and connect my pathway. So is it green then if I hit path? Yeah, look at that. Awesome. So my paths are starting to become connected. Building a future. Message from the community. Look, what is the message? Our goal is, so chief, if we want to build a future in the let's see aim. Yeah, okay. We need to do that anyway. So let's get that target hit anyways. 90 is the moral, which is good. Consumption seems to be decent as well. We are not going any lower. Let's see. Production is good. Consumption, yeah, water is all easy, easy, easy. This is rather easy too. So we've got only 4 people spare. Okay, now it's winter, but that's fine. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think at this point we do still have some logs. Oh, look at that. We have still quite enough. So let's go in here. Okay, that's the maximum we have. 36 a day. What's the issue? No road connection. Okay, let's quickly do this. So let's put the road down to the side. There you go. Not sure if that makes them more... Yeah, what's the other problem? Barter rights, the sum of the factors that affect buildings' current rate of production. What is the barter rights in general? I have no idea. Wait, this building has been inactive for too long. Why? Production paused. Just keep on doing this. Lumber mill, you're doing this. Fine. I want to resume. Pause, resume. Now you gotta resume. Is that because we don't have enough energy? We still don't have enough energy, as you can tell. So we're gonna bring in another windmill, and I'm gonna put this down rather over here to these buildings. So look at that. 6 children were born this year. We need more children. How's the situation? Did they have a good time? 19 children. They had a good time. What a good sight. Okay, so next year we could actually get already into the next part. Oh my god, look at how much paper we have. Whoopsie. I should, you know, it's such a weird habit of mine, always playing in such a speed. But yeah, so we're gonna go, first of all, cultivation. That's definitely what we need to do first. And then we can hit start training as well. Let's go to game speed to 2x, okay? Is that 4x or 3x? Okay, 3x. Yeah, okay. So we've done a couple of those things, and we now should be ready to build some other stuff. So the kiln turned sand, clay, it turned into brick, glass, cement through... Look, we are in year number 5. Let's slow it all the way down. I need to first of all check what we have in here. So we need brick... Wait. Where stone, sand, and clay are turned into brick, glass, and cement through molding and heating. So that means we first of all need, and I guess this is field camp maybe. So that is stone. Where do we find sand? This is all like quite a lot of stuff over here. My question now is, where do we find sand and clay? You know, there's like so much going on over here. But is there any clay? Do we need to go to the world map for that? There's like so much wood. If anything about this this game, I'm not sure like about the size of the map. It might actually be a little bit small, but you know, who am I to judge? I'm not even that. Look, there is a pit. An excavation where stone, clay, and sand. Oh my god. Yeah, no, cool. I can put this anywhere? Can I put this anywhere? Yeah, it seems like. I'm not sure if, like, do we put all the production over here? I think it makes sense to put it over here. And then let's see if we can... We have some wood over there. I don't want to get the wood too much chopped away, because we may actually need them. Whatever. Okay, well, this is not really something too important. Look, that tree is just falling. See you later. Not sure if they will chop that over, but okay. Those two fell over, so we've done this, and then we can also pull down the kiln. And I'm gonna put this one down here, and I'm not even sure if I can put a road in between now. That might actually be a little bit too... So I can slice that through here maybe. Let's click and... Yeah, there you go. Just click so it does work. And now let's see if I can put it right over here and connect it to the side. Slowly but steadily connection is getting in. So clay is also, as you can see now, enlightened that it does work. So these two are necessary, I guess. And then the technical bootcamp is already built. So that is something we already did. And Scouts Guild is going to be done soon. Kiln is done. Resources pit has been done. Basic mine will be researched soon. And residence is fine. Moral is super high, by the way, which is really great. Great to see. We need more people. That is important. Development completed. There you go. Training results are in. Look, we have them. 420 is ready to take on craftsman duties. One didn't make it. I mean, that's still 80%, which is great. Now the question is, what do craftsmen do? Huh? What do they do? Because now we have the craftsmen, and as you can see, this is what I meant now. We can already put them on... Yeah, let's put them... We have it, you know. We have it, and we can give it to them. Do they need special housing? Because that is interesting. Residence, do I need to go to 2, 3? Nope. Let's build another shack. Maybe they need their own shack. Maybe they're like special and they're like, yeah, let's just, I don't know, take that shack for mine. Or maybe they don't want to live together with the other ones. So whatever. We're going to put this down and see if they like it to live on their own. Okay, so we can do these two. Say okay, and say okay to that one too. We've produced both, and this one is done as well. Look, we are doing great now. We are now finally getting this game to our grips. What is that? The storm is going on. More or less good. Solid progress. That is all great. Storage almost full. So let's put down another stockpile. We have been building them over here, so let's put down another one. They can just build a stockpile right away. And then let's go back to research and have a... Oh my god, have you seen the energy? Yeah. So let's put down some windmills and squeeze them down. I mean, if I play another round, which is very likely, maybe on stream even, because this game is really, for whatever reason, so insanely addictive in a very positive way. So that should bring us some energy. How much energy do they produce, by the way? Well, it generates electricity. Let's click on one. 150 constant. We've built 3. Yeah, should be fine for the moment. So we could still 11 people spare. Yeah, I don't want to 404 craftsman. Is a craftsman? Yeah. What do they do? Incompetent superior. Okay, I need to see what they can do or what they need to do. But first of all, let's go into knowledge and see what we can do. So this has been researched. Surveillance. We can research that. Okay, great. Mine surveying is good. We need some clay for that. And weaving is also available. Maybe this is done by the craftsmen, weavers and stuff. That might... Yeah, look at that. This requires that one. Oh no, that was just how much knowledge we get from them per day. Okay, cool. We have a look. What else is in here? Is there anything in 2? No. What does that mean? Tier 2 buildings. That means if they're like advancing, right? I still can't get them in a higher because we don't have anything in health or security. So that is so interesting. Pin, unpin, build panel. There is, like, honestly, the more I was confused about this at the beginning, the less I am now. I think it's all very well organized once you get it. So really interesting. Grows crops to ensure constant production of foods, produce raw food. This, my friends, is exactly what we need. This is fertility rate, right? Oh boy, this is gonna be farmland over here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is gonna be great. Do they need energy, by the way? No, they don't. I mean, that would have been interesting, but... So let's put down and put them really close to each other. Oh, look, we can actually move them. Almost... Oh, look how much we can move them into each other. Yeah, let's grow them together in the fertile land. Awesome. Yeah, chopping all these trees away. Not sure if that's a good idea. Let's see if we... I mean, we're getting down on lumber, but that's okay. We can always change over to doing lumber rather soon. So we planned out this. Is there anything else? Well, Taylor is about to be researched. Let's hit play. So everything is being built. Let's have a little look. Gosh, the graphics is just... As I said at the beginning, it's enough, you know. It's not amazing, but it's enough to keep me entertained and make this whole thing believable. And I definitely need to check out the other maps too, to just see how they look. Have they built all these windmills already? Yeah, there you go. Energy-wise, we are on 0. What the heckies? So let's put down another windmill. Do we have better wind corridors, by the way? Like where we can... Oh, look at that. That was stupid to put them there, right? So this is where we have more wind, right? How about... Oh. Yeah, okay, sure. I should have... Okay, that is so stupid. Right. I guess I can just... Yeah, what... How much do they produce? 17 constant. 70 constant. I have no idea if that makes sense to put them there, to be honest. It just kind of annoys me that I haven't really checked this before. Okay, let's see. What will I think we go weaving first. And then we go to the mining. Because I have the feeling that this is better. So who's going to work over here? So first of all, we're going to select a crop. And we put in 4. What is it? Spring. Oh, that's the perfect timing. We should then go... Not enough resource? Clay. So if this makes sense, I'm going to put like a clay pit nearby. But as this is all the fertile land, I want to put this clay pit rather over here. I think that makes more sense. And then let's actually put a road through here. If that's feasible. It's not. I still need a shortcut for roads. Just to click that all the time again. So there's a road. And then I always need to just open the menu again, which kind of annoys me. There must be a shortcut for it. I'm gonna figure it out later. I just don't want to bother you with this. So this is done. We still need more people. We're still at 80, right? Yeah, calculations worked. Yeah, not sure how many craftsmen we'll need, but so efficiency is not the best because what is the barter rights? Is that because, like, do they miss out on something? Do I need to give them more rights to use more tools? Oh, this is because I could just go here and then the workforce goes higher, right? Like, this is what I could still do. Yeah, okay, so this is that. But not sure if I even need this, to be honest, but I guess I'm gonna leave it like that. Not sure if I, like, do we need more? We have quite good on food, but you can never have enough food in these kind of games. This, if I learn anything, it's definitely this. So, do they live in houses? They have housing. Where did they find themselves a house? Look, they do live together with others. Really, that's so weird. I mean, obviously they want some beer and stuff, right? So are you growing stuff? You are growing stuff. 58 a day. Okay, so are we researching? Is done. Okay, cool. Tailor and clothing is done. What else is in store? We have the mining, so okay, we need some clay for that. Do we have to employ select purpose? Oh, this is why. All right, okay, so this is why everything can't work right now, right? So because, oh boy, we need so much more workforce. This is gonna be a little bit of a problem. Okay, let's first of all check. What do we have? We have quite a lot of meat. Consumption is actually higher than production, which is not a good side, but we can actually still get people off the mushrooms. I guess this is where all the mushrooms are collected. So here you can stop doing that. And let's see how that is done. 108 still a day. I'm not sure where the other one is. There was more camps like this. Yeah, you can also get rid of this one here. You can produce clay. No power, not connected to road network. I'll do that soon. But you can do 4. We need more of this. So did you guys build these? Okay, autosave. Yeah. But did you guys build my windmills? Where did I put them? I did put them into like a wind corridor, but they didn't build it yet, did they? Hold on a sec. No, they are built. Is this because there's no road? What is consuming so much energy? Okay, let's put more of these things down then, right? Let's build like a wind park over here. They're not really that expensive, so we can actually plop them down. This is good. We can't get them to like full, but it's it's quite okay. Oh my god. Coughing in the video, so unprofessional. Right. We need people to join our village. They still don't have a job, the craftsmen. That means we need to build something like a tailor. Yeah, we need brick for that. And Scouts Guild. Send scouts to explore surroundings and explore opportunities consumes. The thing is that growing our map? I will definitely have this. So let's put it down and see if that's gonna grow our map. Or if this is, or because this looks like as if this is gonna open into another area, you know? That would definitely be solid. But we still need more people. I hope that some people come around and join us in the village rather soon. So what's that? Storm and cloth supply is low. Of course it is low. Because I'm not even producing it quite now, because we don't have enough people. So this is the moment in the game, as always, where things are getting a little bit tough. Okay, so we have quite some tools, and we don't really need that many tools. So let's get a little bit down on the production of tools. That should actually be okay. And how much iron do we have? You know what? For the moment, just don't do that at all. This is totally fine. So we've got some workforce back in action that we will most likely need. We have another shack for if people join us. We have this one over here. We don't really need stone, but we would need sand at some point. This one has no energy and no road connection, so this is not making it any better. So let's give him a road here and give him also a road here. Right, now it should also have energy. This building is working now. Look, that is awesome. Not sure what the banter rights at the end of the day are, but I will eventually figure out. So we have got some fish. Also, why is the fish not in here? Let's have a look. This is the better overview. Let's see if we can spot some fish. Blah, 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 blah. Somewhere over here should be fish, but it's not. Okay, let's see if we can find fish in our yard over here. Fish 300. It's not really that many, to be honest, but we are producing soup and stuff from it. So we are making this one, which is great. Let's see how the meals is working. That is actually quite short, but it's okay. It's okay. How about the mushrooms? Still okay. I mean, we leveled that down dramatically, but it's okay. We can always get on top of that if we have enough people, obviously. This is my biggest concern at this point. Now, we have done quite a bit, and we're now producing these things to create food. I mean, this is a new source of food now, and hopefully that's going to help us. But the problem is, how do we kind of do that? Do we cook that in the kitchen? Like, if we do another product, whatever. Let's see if we have anything open to research. There's a merchant as well. This one isn't mine surveying. The rest is actually all done. Yeah, great. So the mine surveying is the last thing we need to do, and we need the brick for that. And I guess this is where we need to have one person, or maybe two person. 6 a day, 9 a day, whatever. Barter rights. I'm really not sure what that is. What are you selling to us? Start trade. Basic tools, iron ingot, honestly, do I need to buy anything from them? Iron ingot? Not at all. Like, I'm totally fine. I am totally fine. Also, we didn't give the name for the camp. This is Rudi's fail town, whatever. Yeah, that's the name we need to go for. Okay, now let's go and see if we can build the weaver now. The tailor is... Oh, we still need brick for that. Okay, we need to wait for brick. And did we build the scouts thingy over here? Yes, create a scout team. Good, we're doing this. Is it Rudy Scout? Is this developing now? What the heck? World map. Oh, look at that. I can... Oh, exactly. Okay, so this is that. I can now go to the highlands or could go to the valley. I definitely want to go to the valley and send them here. Ooh, that looks fancy. I'm very curious to see how this is connected. If the map just becomes larger or if I will have to jump over. So, public health. What's going on over here? Chief, we know in place successful demands, but it's a fundamental community. Health is deteriorating point. Lack of care. I mean, you know... The thing is... I can't really do much more than just give people access to everything they need. I mean, I can also, like, always go and, get the people on lower levels again. So efficiency is fine, regular more. You can say I can't really do that much more. We don't have the clothing quite yet, but at some point I may actually need to go a little lower on this to preserve from getting problems with the food, especially in winter, you know. As long as we have a decent amount for winter, it's all good, but we actually need to stack more. So if we go for food, you can see herbs are growing, obviously, and vegetable as well, which is good. I mean, vegetables are not too bad, but it's about time that we get some people, either kids grow or some, strangers join our settlement. This is definitely something we need. Now, how about the brick situation? Can we finally build the tailor? Good lord, I need one more. Come on, just do that. One more. What does the weaver need, by the way? Provides workers according to the jobs. Okay, so I'm not sure, but I have the feeling the farms will potentially play a role later on. There you go. There are strangers. How many are them? Let's accept them and... Oh, 9. That's not too many. Was 5 too little? Can the kids finally grow up? How many kids do we have? 27. That is good. Very good. People doing good. Now, okay, as we have 14 spare, we can now go and... Actually, for the winter, I'm gonna go and increase my hunters a little more. to... Actually, we still have some... It's still okay. I'm just wondering if we go a little more for, like, this is also good. I think what we have to do, we are still producing insane amounts of paper. So let's check this over again to this. And then we also need to get more people. Okay, they're still chopping trees like madmen, which is great. And then we can also check what is going on in this one over here. Wait, there's the gathering camp. Yeah, that's just one tree to chop down. Really don't want that. So what's going on down here? That's mushrooms, and you can produce more of those, which is a good thing. How about the fish situation? Can we get one more person? Yeah, autosave. By the way, autosave has been patched in the last update, which is pretty good, and very helpful. Not sure if we need more mushrooms, to be honest. Still such a huge amount of mushrooms. I'm not even willing to get too much into it. So we could actually go people more clay. Clay is developing quite okay, so I'm not going too much into that. So kind of mushrooms in here too. We don't have access to all of the other things. Yeah, so it's winter now. It's turning winter. And I think what I will do, I'm just gonna get some more workforce on here again. As we have the people to work, we can just bring them here. And let's see if there's, like, up here, there should be a camp. Okay, we have no more trees in here. Look at that. Why do we even have them? Let's get rid of this, and we can actually just have the stone cutters. How much stone do we have? 2,000. It's okay. Well, you know, we can always switch them up. So what's going on over here? So alternative animals were close friends to our ancestors. In the first moments of our civilization, and they were the first to be abandoned. After a while, they started to be used as sources of meat. This hunter-prey relationship, which has lasted for half a century, can now change. Now we have enough resources and our children are growing up in a world where sharing is once again an option. Our growing welfare attracts stray cats and dogs to our settlement. People end up adopting them as pets even if they don't initially intend to. It would be the best to encourage this state of affairs. We are a shelter for every living. So that means 7 more for all classes, pest infections changes reduced, rations needed per capita increased by 20% for all district. Okay, yeah, definitely gonna go. When I learned one thing, it's definitely not good to have infections and stuff. So what have the scouts found? Look, possible resources to be found in this region: log, meat, and water. So whatever is useful to us should be... I mean, there's no other option to click, so whatever. Okay, now what happens if I click on the world map again? Right, valley. Region. Railway routes. So that actually means region consumption? Productivity? Look, this is... Can I claim this somehow? Or what do I have to do? Default there. Oh, I have to bring them down in provinces now to just see that we can claim this little bit first. This is very interesting indeed. So health is also a good one. We have reached moving forward. Look at that. We are in cycle number 4. And honestly, this is the point to end today's journey. But I surely will go on, and you will be the ones to judge by your amount of views and comments to this video how far we go with this one. And now I have the Moana song in my ears. Thank you to myself, I guess. But yeah, it's been so much fun to play this game. I am very excited, and this is why you will have seen in the intro that I'm also very hooked on this one and very addicted. So I very much hope you haven't clicked away or haven't skipped too much through the video. It's gonna be a nightmare to edit, I do know about this. But I'm very much looking forward to it. Let's quickly have a look what we are expecting in the next... Oh my god, so much. Okay, well, let's first of all see. First of all, get some other resources like sand and glass and stuff like that. Then we've got stable routes, a professional construction team providing regular building maintenance and repairs, good stuff. New furnaces and switches. Oh my god, what is that? Water pump, wire. We are really building towards more... Honestly, this game is getting more and more exciting, guys. I haven't Like, I was into the development a little bit, but as there are so many survival building games out there, you can, you know, it's very easy to get distracted by others. But oh boy, this one over here is very interesting. I can't honestly wait to go on, and this is gonna stop me from playing other games, but that's be it. I mean, it's fun, you know, it's really, really, really fun. Let's have a final look. Oh wait, there's one scout message. See, I'm so much carried away. Report, let's move on. The sources in this area are not abundant enough for us to produce so long. We should try it. Okay, well, that means then I go back to the world map and send them like, okay, this is not great, but we can send you here and hopefully you're gonna find something there. Okay, fine, I get this. Now, I am absolutely stoked about this game. This is absolutely great, and I'm really enjoying the fact that there are so many things that I was always criticizing on other early access survival building games. They are already in place, you know. First of all, having this photo mode right available for us, and we can actually have a look at everything, is absolutely fine. We can even pause the game to see things better. As I said, I'm a fan of the design. It is, you know, it's not like crazy overdone or mega nice or whatever. It doesn't feel like a super unique style, but it is realistic enough and nice enough to really enjoy it. And from a distance, it gives me the perfect balance between a good, like a very, very nice performance, very, very nice, and also a very nice visual. If you've seen other first looks on my channel, you know that there has been a lot more other games that looked fantastic, but started, I mean, you know, in a population like that, we already had some lags and stuff. So very happy that we had this. Look at all the animals now over here. Some boar. These are extremely big boars. I wouldn't be that relaxed over here if I had so many big boars around. And they're like, oh yeah, just go away. Honestly, guys, you can see how much I'm carried away by this. I am so happy that we were able to play this game together, and I hope you guys are as excited for it as I am. Now it's your turn to let me know in the comments down below what you think, what we should go, and hopefully you also had a good time finding out how much of a failure I am at certain points. So thank you so much as always for the support, and as promised, we are going to look at a game every single week now, or at least I try, to get some more variants and so on the channel. So thank you so much for watching, and maybe we see each other again with this one, either in a stream or in another video. So until then, stay safe, have a wonderful time, and goodbye!